Come on, baby, we do another piece of the pie. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Science and nature. Oh, you're gonna love this. How many times a year does a penguin have sex? How many penguins do you know? Intimately.
That shouldn't be science and nature, that should be gossip.
I'll say they do it 6 times.
Why only 6 times?
Do you ever see what they look like?
They live on icebergs. What else could they do all winter? I say 20 times.
Wrong. They do it once.
Once? Jesus, I married a penguin.
It's hot in here. When is she gonna fix her air conditioner? I'm gonna pass out, I swear.
Someone told me you were seeing a doctor. Is it anything serious?
No, we only had 2 dates. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sports.
Go the other way. We take science.
2 minutes to go and counting down.
What does C mean in Einstein's theory of relativity, E equals mc squared? We'll try sports. You can't change after you already heard the question.
She picked it on my turn. I picked sports. 1 minute 30 and counting down.
Who pitched back-to-back no-hitters for the Cincinnati Reds in 1938? Want to take a crack at MC squared?
Give us a hint.
What kind of hint?
Is it baseball or football?
It's baseball. I'll give you another hint. He has a Dutch name. Dutch Schultz.
Dutch Schultz was a gangster. Joe, remember him.
Is that your answer?
Peter Windman.
Is that your answer?
60 seconds and counting down.
What is this? Lift off at Cape Canaveral? Olive, we need help.
I'm coming.
Do you give up?
Not yet. Bobby Amsterdam? Tony Tulips?
Give up. You'll never get it. I have to leave by 12.
Where the hell are you running off to?
I told you that when I sat down. Mickey, didn't I say that when I sat down I had to leave by 12?
I'm really starting to worry about Florence. She's never been this late before.
I told Harry I'd be home at 1 the latest. We're making an 8 o'clock plane to Florida.
Who goes to Florida in July?
It's the off-season. There's no crowds and you get the best rooms for 1/10 the price.
Some vacation. 6 cheap people in an empty hotel.
Maybe Florence is sick. I'm really starting to get nervous.
Give up.
Mickey Dykes. I hate this game.
Did you know Florence once locked herself in the bathroom overnight at Bloomingdale's? She wrote her entire will on half rolled toilet paper. Time's almost up.
Olive, we're running out of time.
All right, what's the question? You only have 4 seconds.
Who pitched back to
Johnny Vandermeer on June 11th against the Boston Braves 3-0 and on June 15th against the Brooklyn Dodgers 6-0. His overall record for the year was 15 wins and 10 losses. I have 1 second left. Don't ask me another question.
She's incredible.
You really love sports, don't you?
I love big men and tight pants. Who gets a no caffeine, NutraSweet, 1 calorie Pepsi?
I do.
1 can of chemicals for Mickey the Cock.
It's warm. Because the refrigerator's been broken for 2 weeks.
So it drips a little. Who wants food?
What have you got?
I've got brown sandwiches and green sandwiches.
What's the green?
It's either very new cheese or very old meat.
I'll take the brown. You're gonna eat food from that refrigerator? I saw milk standing in there that wasn't even in the bottle.
What are you, some kind of health nut? Eat, Mickey, eat.
We go again.
Roll on.
I thought you had a new maid starting to work Monday.
No, I didn't pass the interview.
The woman produces a primetime news show and doesn't have a maid? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Science and nature.
Oh, you're gonna love this. What closes when a frog swallows?
His eyes! They close their eyes.
How could you know that?
I went out with a guy who looked like a frog.
Your turn again. Roll on. Hey, can we make a new rule? You have to buy fresh potato chips every 6 months.
I do. Eat those until September.
At least at Florence's house you get decent food.
My food isn't decent.
It's not even food.
All right, I'm through being the nice one. You owe me $6 a piece for the buffet.
Buffet? Hot Diet Colas and 2 sandwiches left over from when you went to high school?
1, 2, 3. Again, sports. What did Forrest Whitaker carry for inspiration while running hurdles at the 1908 Olympics?
Extra jockey shorts.
Is that your answer?
If you
know that about the 1901 Olympics.
Oh, Phil knew more about sports than any man I ever knew. I think we'd still be married today if only I could have won the Kentucky Derby.
Don't get that mournful look in your eye. That man lost your entire life savings at the track. 2, 1, 2, science and nature.
What's the strongest muscle in a man's body?
Before or after?
You're not still sending Phil money, are you?
Nah,
She does.
a few $100, just until he gets life straightened out.
He's been trying to get straightened out for 2 years. How bad was he?
I know, I can't help it. Every time I hear his voice on the phone, I end up sending him a check. He's so good at it. He puts a little whimper in because he knows it gets to me.
I would never support an ex-husband, not until women are getting equal pay with men.
Right.
Well, you have to look at it both ways. What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander.
What kind of beef and bacon in Florida?
You give up on the strongest muscle?
The tongue.
That's right.
Don't ask me how I know that. 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, sports?
What's the southern dish made of pig's small intestines called?
Airplane food.
Chitlins.
Hello? Oh my God, Phil, I was just talking about you.
Somebody hide my checkbook.
So, how have you been, Phil? You sound good. Tired? Yeah, you sound like you have a little cold. Haven't been sleeping, huh? He's whimpering. This is gonna cost me.
Don't give in. Remember the Alamo.
So, what have you been doing, Phil? Mostly thinking of me? Oh, that's sweet. We're talking about 4 figures here. You're in a bind? What kind of bind?
You want us to cut the wire?
You owe 2 months back rent? Oh, gee, I'm sorry. How much does it come to?
$1,600,000.
Gee, I wish I could help you out, Phil, but I just paid the last 2 years' taxes.
That's it. Hang in there, girl. Win this one for the giver.
I know you hate to ask, Phil, and I hate to turn you down.
Hang on, before his voice cracks.
What's wrong with your voice, Phil? Oh, gee, Phil, don't do that. Please don't, Phil. Look, I'll send you $300. Is that okay?
Gloria Steinem hates you.
Stop coughing, Phil. Sympathy is not going to work with me. I'm sending you $500, and that's it.
Even money she goes $650.
Look, it's been nice speaking to you, but I gotta go. It's, what? Our anniversary? When? Oh my God, next week, you're right. Well, the same to you, Phil. Sure, $650's fine. Goodbye, Phil. What do you want from me? You sound like Orphan Annie in a snowstorm.
You give your ex-husband $650 and your best friends get to eat the Dead Sea Scrolls?
I have a fatal flaw in my character. Him. Go ahead and shoot me.
If you mean it, I have my gun right here.
What's the oldest known vegetable in the world?
You are.
There's other men around, you know.
You think I don't know? There are 2 Spanish brothers in this building who are crazy about me. Sexiest guys you ever saw. I must be crazy. Why am I sending a ship to family like Phil $750?
Hand me my purse. I'll shoot her now.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, you are the oldest vegetable known to man.
Wrong. It's the pea.
Then you're the runner-up.
You know, kids today are smarter than us. Why go through all the trouble of marriage when you can just find a roommate? I'm gonna start looking around the bus tomorrow.
Entertainment.
What group starred in the movie Rock Around the Clock?
Everybody else together?
Phil Haley and the Comets.
Yeah, I got to be one more night in the back of a T-Bird. Woo!
Remember Danny Flanagan? Hot stuff.
He wore size 28 jeans on a 32 body. I remember the first time I danced close with him. He kept saying, "It's not what you think." I got 2 packs of cigarettes in my pockets. I had to go to confession the next day.
Always had a pound of grease in his hair. Remember the winter he went out and his head froze? He had to comb his hair with a hammer and a chisel.
You know who I thought the cutest one in this school was?
Mr. Schwartzman.
me check her fan club. Hello. Oh, hello, sweetheart. I told you not to call me tonight. You know I do, darling. All right. Mickey, he's your husband.
I wish you were having an affair with my husband, then he wouldn't bother me all the time. Hello, Stanley, what's wrong? Did you make yourself dinner? What'd you have? Lamb chops? That's very good, Stan.
Your husband can make lamb chops?
He boils them in water.
Huh.
Who? No, I haven't seen her tonight. What's wrong? You're kidding. Well, how should I know? Okay, I will. Yes, goodbye. What did I tell you?
What's the matter?
Florence is missing.
What?
No one has seen her all day. She canceled her facial appointment and pedicure, and she didn't show up for her spiritual advisor. No one knows where she is. Sandra spoke to her husband.
Wait a minute. No one is missing for just one day.
That's right, you've got to be missing for 48 hours to be missing.
She loves the Museum of Modern Art. Maybe she went there.
Maybe she got locked in the museum. Once, I talked to a security guard for 20 minutes until I found out he was a statue.
Maybe she had an accident.
They would have heard.
She was lying in a gutter somewhere. Who would know who she is?
She's got charge lists for 47 stores. If 8 hours go by without her shopping, New York shuts down.
Maybe she was mugged.
Do you know what she carries in her handbag? Dear guest, a siren and a police radio. Tap her on the shoulder and a squad car shows up.
I don't know. I have a feeling that my bones are someplace in trouble right now.
What are we guessing for? I'll call Sydney.
Wait a minute. Just because we don't know where she is, doesn't mean somebody else doesn't. Do we know if she's seeing someone? On the side.
You mean, like a hypnotist?
Are you on Valium? Do you ever think of taking speeches? You can keep up with the rest of us?
We are wasting time. I'm going to call Sydney and find out what is what. Hello? Sydney? It's Olive. Listen, I just heard. Do you have any idea what she could be? She what? You're kidding. No, I didn't know. Gee, that's too bad. Listen, Sydney, just sit tight. The minute I hear anything, I'll let you know. All right. Goodbye. They broke up. Who? Florence and Sydney, that's who. They broke up. The marriage is over.
Oh, don't tell me.
I can't believe it. After 14 years.
They were such a happy couple.
14 years doesn't make you a happy couple, it makes you a long couple.
What happened?
The man wants out, that's all.
She'll go to pieces. I know Florence. She's gonna try something crazy.
Used to say, our marriage will last 100 years. What happened?
She missed by 86 years.
She's gonna kill herself. Florence is gonna go out and try to kill herself.
Mickey! Will you stop being a policewoman for 2 minutes?
Where'd she go, Olive?
She went out to kill herself.
What did I tell you?
Are you serious?
That's what the man said. She went out to kill herself. She didn't want to do it at home because her mother was sleeping over.
Why would she want to kill herself?
Why? Because she's an hysteric, that's why.
Wait, you mean she actually said, I'm going out to kill myself? What she did, leave a note?
No, she sent a telegram.
A suicide telegram.
If she wants to kill herself, why would she send a telegram?
Because the sooner it gets there, the sooner she has a chance to be saved.
Oh, I get it. She doesn't really want to kill herself. She just wants sympathy.
Yeah, we get people like her all the time. There's this man who calls us from the top of the George Washington Bridge every Saturday. We don't even answer it anymore.
Please, Florence is too nervous to kill herself. She wears a seatbelt in a drive-in movie.
But we can't just sit here and do nothing.
Isn't there someplace we could look for her?
Where? Where would you look for a suicidal person who wants to live?
Of course. If you're gonna kill yourself, where's the safest place to do it? With your friends.
Olive,
Wait a minute. She may be hysterical. Let's play it nice and easy. If we're calm, maybe she'll be calm.
That's right, like how they talk about people on those ledges. Calm and soothing, like a priest.
what'll we say to her?
Nothing. We say nothing, as if we never heard a thing.
I don't know. Maybe we should call the police.
Well, what do you think I am?
Are you girls through? scared me hungry.
Yes, I am. I didn't eat all. No, never mind.
So, what was the question?
3 actors who play Charlie Chan.
Is there anything to drink?
Sure, Coke, Pepsi, 7-Up, anything.
I meant hard stuff. Do you have any hard stuff? Dubonnet?
Dubonnet. Yeah, I just killed my last case.
It's not important. Nothing is very important.
So, 3 actors who played Charlie Chan, is that it?
That's it. That's the question. You got it.
You mean in the same picture?
No. How could 3 Charlie Chans be in the same picture? What do you want 3 Charlie Chans in the same picture for?
There were 2 Tarzans in the same picture once.
Never 2 Tarzans in the same picture.
One of them pretended to be Tarzan.
Then there weren't 2 Tarzans. There was 1 Tarzan and 1 pretending to be Tarzan.
All right, take it easy, take it easy.
Calm down, everyone.
I'm sorry, everyone just makes me nervous.
That's because you make everybody else nervous.
I'm sorry, forgive me. I'll just go kill myself.
Gee, it's a pretty view from up here. What is it, 12 floors?
No, it looks like 12, but it's only 11. It's still early. You want to come in and play club?
No, I don't think I can concentrate tonight.
It's your favorite category. Movies.
I wouldn't know one movie from another tonight.
You know this one. Name 3 actors who played Tarzan in the movies.
Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan. How many times do I have to tell you Charlie Chan?
All right. Sidney Toller, Warner Alland, and Peter Ustinov. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Alone?
I always go alone. Why?
No reason. You gonna be in there long?
As long as it takes. Well,
Come on, how's she gonna kill herself with a job?
What do you mean, how? She could take pills. She could slash her wrist.
It's a guest bathroom. There's nothing in there. What is she gonna do? Swallow a towel?
She could jump.
that's right. Isn't there a window in there?
It's only 6 inches wide.
So she could stick her head out the window and slam it on her neck.
She could also flush herself down the East River. I'm telling you, she's not gonna try anything.
She's crying.
We should do something. She shouldn't be crying in there all alone.
You wanna go in there and cry with her?
She's coming out. She's coming out.
Okay, and what film did Claude Rains and Bette Davis?
Mr. Skeffington, I think I'm going to take a little walk.
Where are you going to walk at this time of night?
I don't know. Along the river is nice.
The river?
You heard something, didn't you?
No.
Yes. You're worried I'm going to try something because Sydney dumped me after 14 years of marriage. The dirty bastard! I gotta go.
Florence, no.
Don't do it, Florence, please. Don't stop me. Don't try to stop me.
It's okay, Florence. You can talk to us. We're your friends.
I can't live without him. There's no point in going on. Oh. Ow! Stop! Ow!
You didn't have to hit her so hard. She was biting my neck. What do you want me to do? Lick her face?
Come on, lay her down on the sofa.
Or her wrists.
She's coming around.
Leave me alone, will you? I'll work it out. Just please, everyone, leave me alone. Oh God. Oh, my stomach.
What's the matter with your stomach?
She looks sick. Look at her face. I'm not sick. I'm all right. I didn't take anything, I swear.
What do you mean you didn't take anything? What did you take?
Nothing.
Do you swear?
I swear.
On your children's life.
No. On my husband's.
You hear that? She took pills.
Just a few, that's all.
How many pills did you take?
What kind of pills did you take?
I don't know. Little green ones? I just grabbed anything out of Sydney's cabinet. I must have been crazy.
Relax, will you?
Don't call Sydney. Promise me you won't call Sydney.
Open the window, give her some air.
Walk her around. Don't let her go to sleep.
Keep her blood moving, keep her circulation going.
The hospital's busy.
Isn't there a doctor in the building?
He's an optometrist. If she goes blind, I'll give him a call.
Please let me sit down. I can't walk this much without my Nikes.
You're not sitting down until we get those pills out.
I got them out. They're out.
When did you get them out?
I had a pizza on Broadway. I threw up in the elevator. Oh. Jeez, I'm sorry. I think a dog did it. Can I get a drink, somebody? Oh, I'll get it. Do you want Fresca or
Will you just get her a
Oh, why? 14 years. Did you know we were married for 14 years, Renee?
Miss Florence, I knew.
And now it's over. Just like that, 14 years out the window.
Maybe it was just a fight. You've had fights before.
No, it's over. He's getting a lawyer tomorrow. My cousin.
It's alright, darling. Let it all out.
12 hours I've been crying. I don't know where it's all coming from. I think it's the same tears going around in circles. Is Dr. Pepper alright? Don't call him. I'm fine. No, it's a drink. Oh. Thanks, Vera.
Let's not all just stand around and stare at her. Let's break it up.
Lawrence, we've been worried sick about you. Where have you been for the whole night?
I don't know. I just wandered around the city. I ended up in the Museum of Modern Art, and I talked to the security guard for like an hour. He just sat there listening to everything I said. So patient. Okay, yeah, you're right. We should definitely break it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's all right. Come on, let's call it a night.
I'm so ashamed. Please forgive me, girls. It's okay, Florence. We understand.
You have the number for the suicide hotline?
Lawrence already has an account there. I'll get it from her.
If anything happens, Olive, just call me.
I'm 3 blocks away. I'm gonna be here in 5 minutes.
If you need me, I'll be at the Meridian Motel in Miami Beach.
You'll be the first one I call, Vera.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Good night, Florence. Take care. Everything will look a lot brighter in the morning. Get some sleep. Make sure you hide your bills in plastic bags.
Oh, Florence.
I know. What am I going to do, Olive?
You were going to wash down those pills with some hot black coffee. I'll make it.
The terrible thing is, I still love him. It's a lousy marriage, but I still love him. I didn't want this divorce.
You want a brownie? A chocolate brownie? It's about 3 weeks old, but I can test it.
If Sydney and I break up, I'll be the first one in my family to be divorced.
You told me your mother and father were divorced.
Well, I mean, since then, my sister's still married. Separated, but married.
You want some espresso with Stella d'Oro cookies?
How dare he treat me like this? How dare he? Oh my God! My neck! My neck.
What did you do?
It's a nerve spasm. I got it in my neck.
What can I do?
The towel. Get me a hot towel. Very hot.
Right.
Oh, I
anything
feel
else?
so good.
Okay.
And some brandy.
Hot towel, aspirin, brandy, anything else?
Band-aids, rub and after. And a scarf. A woolen scarf. Cashmere's better if you have one. Oh, I knew something was coming, Olive. I knew we were in trouble. In the middle of the night, I tiptoe into the bathroom and I pray, please, God, please help me save my marriage. Tell me what to do. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Please, God, help me. And I hear Sydney in the other room saying, please, God, make her shut up. Tell her to be quiet. Please, God.
Here, put this around your neck.
I'm not a complainer. I never once tried to change Sydney. He wears a toupee 2 sizes too big. He looks like an English sheepdog. I never said a word.
Take your aspirins.
And now he's into cowboy boots. 5'3.5". He wears cowboy boots. They go up to his knees. He looks like he jumped off an 100-foot horse. And he's also into languages. He's studying Russian at the new school. say die. He walks out on me.
Relax! Will you relax, damn it? Your neck feels like Arnold Schwarzenegger!
Sometimes I think I'm crazy. Sometimes I think I should be put in an institution.
Later, if the massage doesn't work.
That doesn't smell like good.
You're right, it's toothpaste.
I don't think this is helping.
Because you won't relax. Have you always been this tense?
Since I was a baby, I could chew a thick Sterling steak with just my gums.
Bend over.
I do terrible things, Olive. I cry, I panic, I get hysterical.
This hurts, just tell me, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I take advantage of you, Olive. I abuse our friendship. I know I drive you crazy.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
I do. I see you grit your teeth when I talk to you. You used to have much longer teeth.
There. How does your neck feel?
Better,
Good.
but it never lasts long.
Maybe this time.
Nope, it just came back.
Drink your brandy.
I don't think I can. It doesn't go down.
I'll get you a plunger and shove it down. Come on, please, drink your brandy.
Thank God the kids are away at summer camp. They'll be safe this until September.
Please drink your brandy.
I don't want to get divorced, Olive. I don't want to suddenly change my whole life. Talk to me. Tell me what to do.
All right. I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to calm down and relax. Then you and I are going to figure out a whole new life for you.
Without Sydney? What kind of life is there without Sydney?
I don't live with Cindy and I'm very happy. You can do it, Florence, believe me.
Olive, you've been through it yourself. What did you do? How did you get through it?
Well, I couldn't sleep for 4 days and 5 nights. I couldn't work. I ate a quart pound of Haagen-Dazs milk almond fudge every night. Gained 14 pounds, 7 on each chip. It looked like I was carrying my laundry in my pockets, but I got through it.
And what about Sydney? He's human too. How's he gonna get through this?
He's a man and have freedom. He can meet women anywhere. We have to donate a kidney and know the man is single and grateful.
You think Sydney's thinking of other women? At a time like this?
I guarantee you by tomorrow night he'll be sitting in a singles bar on a stool on top of 2 telephone
You
books.
think so?
What's the matter now?
It's a sinus condition. My ears are closing up. I'm allergic. I don't want to jump. I'm just gonna breathe. I was even allergic to perfume. I had to wear Sydney's aftershave lotion. I always felt like I just sailed home from Singapore.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to clear my ears. You create a pressure inside and then it opens up.
Did it open up?
A little. I think I straightened my throat.
Florence, leave yourself alone. Don't tinker.
I can't help myself. I drive everyone crazy. A marriage counselor once kicked me out of his office and wrote on my chart, lunatic. I don't blame Sydney. It's impossible to be married to me.
It takes 2 to make a lousy marriage.
What'll I do with the rest of my life, Olive? I have so much of it left. If only I was 70, 75, I could get through it.
I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to stand on your own 2 feet and be independent.
You're right.
Of course I am.
That's what I was before I was married. I was a great bookkeeper. I could have been Price, Waterhouse today. You're right. Go back to work. Be independent. A self-sufficient woman.
Damn right.
Maybe I should ask for my old job back.
Why not? Who'd you work for?
Sydney. God, the mistakes I made. Goddamn idiot. I hate you.
You don't hate you. You love you. You think no one has problems like you.
You're wrong. I happen to know I hate my guts.
Come on, Florence. I've never seen anyone so in love. If you had 2 more legs, you'd take yourself out dancing.
I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend. That's why I can talk to you like this. I love you almost as much as you do.
Then help me.
How can I help you when I can't help myself? You think you're impossible to live with? I was sloppy since I was a kid. I got married in a white gown with Coca-Cola stains on it. My mind is into other things. I like to write, I like to paint, I like photography. I don't like to clean up. I leave a mess after I read a book.
I didn't do it for myself. I wanted Sydney to come home to a clean house. I want my kids growing up having respect for things. How else would they learn?
But what's the point of it all? When we're dead, you're gonna throw dirt on you anyway.
If only I could change.
tomorrow you're going to go home and pack up your sinus medications and your aftershave lotions and move in here with me.
Won't I be in the way?
Of course you will.
I'm a pest.
I know you're a pest. I was the one who gave you the name.
Then why do you want me to live with you?
Because I can't stand living by myself either. Because I'm lonely, that's why.
I never thought of you being lonely. You have so many friends.
Friends go home at 11 o'clock. Come on, Florence. I'm proposing to you. What do you want? A goddamn ring?
If you really mean it, Olive, there's a lot I can do around here. I can turn this place into something out of Architectural Digest.
Florence, Sports Illustrated is fine by me.
I want to do something, Olive. Let me do something.
All right, tomorrow you can build me a terrace. Anything you want.
You'll eat like you never ate before. You like hot Russian weenies or shasta Caucasian? I'll make it for dinner.
You don't have to cook. I like eating out.
Breakfast and dinner at home will save a fortune. We'll need it, because I'm not taking one single penny from Sydney.
Wait a minute, let's not be hasty.
You told me to have self-respect. How am I going to have self-respect if I take money from Sydney?
Money is the one area where self-respect doesn't count.
I don't need anything from Sydney. I'll show him. I'll show him just what I can do. That's him. That's Sydney. I can tell it's real.
Hello? Oh, hello, Sydney.
I'm not here. You didn't see me. You don't know where I am. I didn't call. You can't get in touch with me. I'm not here.
Yes, she's here.
Don't tell him that. Didn't I tell you not to tell him that?
Yes, she told me everything.
How does he sound? Is he worried? What's he saying? Does he want to speak to me?
I agree with that.
You agree with what? Don't agree with me. Don't agree with him. Agree with me. I'm your friend.
Well, personally, I think she's taking it very well, Sydney.
I am not taking it well. I'm taking it like a crazy woman. You call this taking it well?
Yes, I know. You've been wonderful that way, Sydney. God bless you.
What do you mean, God bless you? Don't God bless him.
He sneezed. What do you want from me?
I'm sorry. Does he want to speak to me? Ask him if he wants to speak to me.
Sydney, do you want to talk to her?
Give me the phone. I'll talk to him.
Oh, you don't want to talk to her.
He doesn't want to talk to me?
I see. I agree. No, you're absolutely right. All right. Bye, Sydney.
He didn't want to speak to me?
No,
Then why did he call?
he just wanted to make sure you were all right.
He did?
He said that you're a wonderful mother and a wife.
He said that? What else did he say?
It's not important.
What else did he say?
It was nothing.
What else did he say?
But as a woman, you're crazy as a bedbug.
Oh, really? Is that what the short, hairless cowboy said? Well, tell him he'll never find another woman like me if he lives to be 1,000.
So, what room do you want? In that one you can see New Jersey, and that one you can see a guy who sleeps naked.
You know, I'm glad, because he finally made me realize it's over. It didn't sink in until just this minute.
You want some sleeping pills? Take some sleeping pills.
I can't swallow them.
You can suck on them all night.
You know, it's over. My marriage is really over.
Florence, I have another career besides you. Please go to bed.
Somehow, it doesn't seem so bad now. I mean, I think I can live with this thing.
Good. Live with it tomorrow. Go to bed tonight.
I will. I just want to start rearranging our lives. Get things in order. Do you have a pad? I want to make out the menus for the week.
No, no menus. I don't want you planning my food. I don't want to make any promises to a rotisserie chicken.
Can I please be alone for a few minutes? I need to collect my thoughts. I think better when I'm clean.
You're gonna clean, go downstairs and clean the elevator. I won't be able to sleep with you up here.
You'll appreciate it in the morning. Once I get this junk out of here, you'll see furniture you never knew you had. Go on, go to bed. I'll see you for breakfast.
You're not gonna do anything big, are you? Like putting up wallpaper?
10 minutes. That's all I'll need. I promise. Olive,
Yes.
I never realized you were so lonely. It must have been awful for you without anyone else here.
Well, we'll see.
Entertainment.
Mommy, go ahead. How long does it take Florence to make coffee? Well, first she has to go to Columbia to pick the beans. Come on, ask the question.
In the 1940s, who was known as the Queen of Republic Pictures?
Ooh, I know this, don't tell me. It's, what's her name? Oh, Christ, I know it. Big blonde, lousy actress. I think her husband owned the studio.
Give us a hint.
No, no hints. I don't want any hints. All right, give us a hint.
He had the same name as a cereal.
A cereal.
A cold cereal or a hot cereal?
What do you mean, like grape nuts?
There's no actress named Grape Nuts. I would remember.
No, it's the name of the company. Kellogg. Kitty Kellogg. Nabisco? Nora Nabisco?
An ice cold Pepsi for Nikki.
Thank you.
Where's your coaster?
My what?
Your coaster. I just bought a beautiful new set of plastic coasters. Here. I thought they were big chocolate mints. Always try to use your coasters, girls. Sure on the rocks?
You're on the rocks. And I have my coaster.
I hate to be a pest, but what glasses do right through the polish? Ruins the finish. Farina?
Is it Farina?
Wasn't Farina in the R-game comedies?
That's right. The cute little black girl with a circle around her eye.
And we have a clean ashtray for Sylvie.
Thank you.
And a sandwich for Vera. That smells wonderful, Florence. What is it? It's crab salad with curry sauce and a little dash of dill and Swedish rye. You went through all this trouble just for me? It's no trouble, honest. You know how I love to cook. I just vacuumed the rug. Try to eat over in the dish. Olive, what did you want?
I need it for 7. Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate?
Gin and tonic. I'll be right back. Who turned off the Puritron?
The what?
The Puritron? Don't play with this, girls. I'm trying to clean some of the grime out of the air.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You're trying to distract me so your team can win.
No, I'm not. I don't need another question.
Who was the queen of Republic Pictures?
Vera Hoover Ralston. Ralston! That's the cereal!
That's not our question. That was my question. I did all the hard work, and she gets the fun of saying, "Now, Mickey, how much would it cost me to hire a hitman?
I can't take it anymore. In the past 4 hours, we haven't gone past 3 questions. I can't think. This girl's just gonna come up behind us and shampoo our hair.
I can't breathe. That lousy machine sucked all the air out of here.
Their sandwich is wonderful. Everything about the sandwich is so delicious. The toast is crisp without being dry.
You know what I hear? I hear Sydney looks terrible. Sends out some Chinese food every night. Stands on him on the street with soy sauce around his mouth.
Everything on the sandwich is so fresh. Where does she get the fresh crab?
We raised them in our bathtub.
Is that why Cohen's Ward is still open? I think I may go.
I'm telling you, that thing could kill us. They'll find us in the morning with our tongues on the floor.
Do you sign Olive? She's turned a nice friendly game into the Christian Science reading room.
I was just in the bathroom. The towels are so clean and fluffy. Does she do that too, Olive?
No, we sent them to India and they beat them on rocks.
The problem is, Florence should have lived 100 years ago. She would have been appreciated in that time.
I'm trying to arrange it.
Jesus, that machine has cleaned the drapes and it's probably vacuuming our lungs right now.
Listen, forget it. I'm going home.
Sit down. She's coming out.
When? She's probably putting up shelf paper.
Please don't go, Sylvie.
Listen, I don't really like this game all that much, but it's the one night a week where I can hang out with the girls. I'll talk sex, I'll talk gossip, I'll even talk National Enquirer. But I will not talk crispy toast and fluffy towels. There are 2 kinds of people who drive you crazy in this world. Those who just gave up smoking, and those who just got separated.
You really have to learn how to have more compassion.
And people who say that are the 3rd kind.
Please don't go, Sylvie.
It's your own fault. You're the one who stopped her from killing herself.
I would have talked sex. No one brought it up.
She's right. The woman is right.
I hope I have my wallet so they can identify my body.
Damn it, Florence! Hurry up and get out here!
What's that smell? Disinfectant? It's the cards. She washed the cards.
All right, what's the question?
Name a Philip Marlowe movie starring Robert Mitchum.
Farewell, my lovely.
And good night to you, sweetheart.
Gee, I'm sorry. Is it my fault? No, I guess no one feels much like playing tonight.
I have to get up early for work anyways.
Mickey, what does your husband think of you being a cop?
Well, all he wants to do is are kinky things.
Like what?
Like handcuffing you to the bed.
Did you ever do it?
Once, but he fell asleep, and I slept the dish trying to get to the bathroom. You asked me, you two are the lucky ones. I envy you both.
Envy us. Why?
Because you can do what you want, go where you'd like, live out your fantasies.
Is that how you feel, Vera? I'm not good at fantasies. Harry makes one up and gives it to me.
Believe me, this is a time to be single. I look around, men are much better looking today than they ever were before.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're 11 years younger today.
That's something, isn't it, Olive? They think we're lucky. They think we're enjoying this. They don't know, Olive. They don't know what it's like.
I'd be immensely grateful to you, Florence, if you didn't clean up just now.
It's just a few things. Can you imagine they actually envy us?
Florence, leave everything alone. I'm not through dirtying up for the night.
It's just a few dishes. You want me to leave them here all night?
I don't care if you have them cleaned by your dentist, but don't make me feel guilty about it.
I didn't ask you to do it.
That's why you make me feel guilty. You're always in my bathroom, hanging up my towels. Whenever someone smokes, you follow them around with an ashtray. Last night, I found you in the kitchen, scrubbing the floors, shaking your head and moaning, footprints, footprints.
I didn't say they were yours.
Well, they were mine, damn it. I have feet and they make prints. What do you want me to do? Climb across the cabinets?
No, I want you to walk on the floor.
Oh, can I? That's wonderful.
Look, I'm just trying to keep the place livable. I don't want to irritate you.
Then don't wipe the telephone. Some of my favorite fingerprints are on that telephone.
I was wondering how long it would take.
How long what would take?
Before I got on your nerves.
I didn't say you got on my nerves.
Well, it's the same thing. You said I irritated you.
You said you irritated me. I didn't say it.
Then what did you say?
I don't know what I said. What's the difference what I said?
Doesn't make any difference. I was just repeating what I thought you said.
Well, don't repeat what you thought I said. Repeat what I said. My God, that is irritating.
I'm sorry, Olive. Forgive me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
And don't pout. If you want to fight, we'll fight. But don't pout. Fighting, I win. Pouting, you win.
You're right. Everything you say is absolutely right.
And don't give in so easily. I'm not always right. Sometimes you're right.
You're right. I do that. I always figure I'm in the wrong.
Only this time you are wrong, and I'm right.
Leave me alone.
Don't insult. It's the same as pouting.
I know. God damn me, why can't I do a lousy thing right?
Why didn't you throw it?
I almost did. I get so insane with myself sometimes.
Then why didn't you throw the cup?
Because I'm trying to control myself.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why do you control yourself? You were angry. You felt like throwing the cup. Why don't you throw it?
Because there's no point to it. I'd still be angry and I'd have a broken cup.
How do you know how you feel? Maybe you'd feel wonderful. Stop doing what you're supposed to do and do what you feel like doing. Stop keeping books. Relax. Get drunk. Get angry. Come on. Break the goddamn cup.
Oh, my arm! I hurt my arm.
You're hopeless. You're a hopeless mental case.
I'm not supposed to use this arm. I have bursitis.
You're not gonna cry, are you? I'm sure all those tears dripping down your arm are what gave you bursitis. You know what you are, Florence? You're a human accident.
Who just happens to cook and clean and take care of this house. I save us a lot of money, don't I?
Thank you, Payne Weber.
Look, I may be compulsive, but I'm not a grouch. We have our good times too, don't we?
Good times. Florence, getting a clear picture on Channel 2 is not my idea of a whoopee.
What are you talking about?
The nights were made for better things. I've spent too many times watching you put paper strips between your toes.
What else are we gonna do?
Florence, let me tell you something. This was not an idea, but there are two sexes in this world, and nature demands that our sex sometimes has to get in touch with their sex.
You mean men?
All right, if you want to give it a name, men.
That's funny. I haven't thought about men in weeks.
I feel the
I always thought Adlai Stevenson was attractive.
Yes, but he doesn't date anymore. Florence, we can't stay home alone every night like this.
Look, I intend to go out. I get lonely too, but I'm just separated a few weeks. Give me a little time.
What am I asking for? I just want one night with a couple of nice guys.
Who would I call? The only single man I know is my hairdresser, and he's into other things.
Leave that to me. There are 2 Spanish brothers in this building. They're Spanish, they're from Spain, they're a million laughs.
How do you know?
I was trapped in an elevator with them last week. They asked me to dinner. This will be perfect.
What do they look like?
Real gentlemen. They wore double-breasted suits.
Double-breasted suits doesn't make you a gentleman.
These had cuffs on the pants.
But are they young or old? Are they nice looking?
I'm telling you, these are 2 classy Spanish guys. No taps on their shoes.
Which one do I get?
I don't know. When they come in, point to the Spaniard of your choice.
I want to know what to say to them.
Relax, will you? They're easy to be with. I was talking to them for a half an hour. I didn't understand a word they said.
They don't speak English?
They speak perfect English. Every once in a while. Just promise me one thing.
What?
Don't call one of them Sydney. Forget Sydney. It's Manolo and Jesus.
Manolo and Jesus.
You don't pronounce the J.
Where is the J in Manolo and Jesus?
Relax, will you? They know the best Spanish restaurant in New York. We'll have a night out on the town.
I'm not going out to a restaurant and being seen by everyone in the city.
You think people are lining in the streets to see who we go out with?
I'm talking about my friends, my family. What if my mother-in-law walks in and sees me drinking tequilas with Manolo and Jesus?
Your mother-in-law lives in Florida.
This could be the one night she comes to town.
Florence, I need a date real bad. Time is going by. My hormones are going tick-tock, tick-tock. Give me your hand.
What?
Give me your hand. Do you feel my breast? Yes. Well, it's not good enough. I want a bigger hand with knuckles, please.
All right. Not outside. We'll eat here.
Here? Are you crazy? Florence, this is not a date about food. It's about nibbling fingertips. It's about fighting for a woman's honor and making sure we lose.
I don't intend to lose anything. You want dinner? I'll make dinner. I'll make roast chicken Valencia with Spanish rice, eggplant, squash, potato dumplings, and lemon souffle.
You're crazy. They'll need help getting out of their seats. I want them romantic, not diabetic.
My food is light. My food is fluffy. Don't tell me how to cook. You want them to nibble on your fingers? I'll spread pate on them.
What are you doing?
Calling my kids. I want them to know what I'm doing, in case their friends tell them their mother is a tramp. Manolo and who?
Jesus.
How do you spell it?
J-E-S-U-S.
That's Jesus. His name is Jesus?
It's not that Jesus, for God's sakes.
You didn't tell me his name was Jesus. I'll make something simpler then. Fish and loaves or something.
Oh God, it's gorgeous. Looks like an Noel Coward play. I feel alive again. I feel glamorous. I feel like something on Dynasty. Well, you look gorgeous. I love the big earrings. Very Espanol. What's the matter, Florence? Something's wrong. I can tell by your conversation. All right, what is it?
What is it? Let's start with what time do you think it is?
I don't know, 7:30, 8?
Try
I told you I can't wear huge earrings. My earlobes are closed up.
I could have bitten them open. But Sydney was like they always called me.
Late? I wasn't late. I was the first one in the room. What difference does it make what time it is?
I'll tell you what difference. You said they would be here at 7:30. You were going to be home at 7 to help me with the hors d'oeuvres. At 8 o'clock, they arrived. 7:30 they arrived. We have cocktails. At 8 o'clock sharp, we sit down and we have dinner. It is now 8:21 and I have a big, beautiful bird that's ready to be served. If we don't eat in 5 minutes, it might as well fly the hell out of you.
Oh, God help me.
Never mind helping you. Tell him to save my 12-pound coupon.
12 pounds? You cooked 12 pounds?
When I have company, I serve the best. And tonight, I'm serving the best dried coupon money can buy.
Can't you just keep it moist for a little while?
Moist. Don't you understand? It dries up. Food can't be cooked forever. It turns into fossils.
Well then, spice it up and we'll serve cold capon.
Cold coupon. Cold coupon? For a sit-down dinner? You think that's some kind of barbarian?
It's just a suggestion.
Okay. What about Franks and beans? What about 4 Big Macs and some milkshakes? You think I went to Elizabeth Artist today for a layback so I could serve cold capon?
You asked my advice and I'm giving it to you.
Why don't we have a bag of Halloween candy and let them grab what they want?
Florence, get a hold of yourself.
You think it's easy? Go on. Go out and shop and cook and clean and make floral arrangements and stamp little Spanish designs on the butter patties. I'm slaving in a hot kitchen all day and you're in an air-conditioned office giving out baseball scores.
Baseball scores? I'm in charge of getting important news out to the public. Did you know there was a major revolution today at Baggy? A major revolution!
Where the hell is Baggy?
It's a new African country.
Since when?
Since Thursday.
No kidding. Well, I have a palm that's older than Daddy.
Who asks you to cook? You could have been at the Casa Mi Casa watching flamenco dancers instead of your lousy twirling ladle.
Well, they're here. Our dinner guests. I'll get a chainsaw and cut the wings off.
Stay right where you are.
I am not taking the blame for this dinner.
Who blames you? Who even asks you to cook? It's a date night, not a bake-off.
I take pride in what I do. I'm known all over New York for my cooking, and you're going to explain to them exactly what happened.
I'll write a full confession on their dinner napkins. Now take off that Peter Pan apron because I'm opening the door.
Why don't we send out to Arthur Treachers for some fish sticks?
Are you through?
I'm through.
Well, hello there. Or should I say buenos dias?
You can, but it's wrong. Say buenas tardes.
Yes, this morning.
Tardes is evening.
Got it. I capiche.
No, you comprendo.
Capiche is Italian.
Comprendo is Spanish.
I understand.
I understand it's English.
Well, come on in, amigos.
Amigos, very good. Jesus, you have something to say?
See, with our deep felicitations, Lenore and I brought you fresh flowers and fresh candy.
And red roses for your red hair.
Aw, how sweet.
And the candy, I'll be like them. They are no good.
They're no good.
See,
The candy is no good?
See, very chewy.
Do you mean nougat?
Yes, nougat. Not no good. Nougat.
I'm sorry, we're still new at English.
But very thoughtful. I'll put them in water.
Just the flowers. Candy and water is no good.
I thought it was nougat.
No, this time I meant no good was no good.
Well, they certainly are beautiful. I feel like Miss America.
I feel the same. I miss things sometimes.
No, she needs to go to the bathroom soon. What's up later? Are you alone tonight?
No, where is she? Manolo, Jesus, and I keep my roommate and chef of the evening, Florence Unger.
Mrs. How do you do?
My pleasure is the most extreme. I am Manolo Costazuela, and this is my dear brother Jesus Costazuela.
How do you do?
I'm filled with much gratification to meet you.
And one for me.
Always a pleasure.
And I double the pleasure. This is a charming surprise for me, Mrs. Hungry.
Well, why don't we all sit down, boys?
Gracias. You like me in these chairs?
I don't know. Park it anywhere.
We did. The car's outside.
No, she means park yourself.
Let's see. Jesus, why don't you sit there on the sofa?
Of course, if it's not too much trouble.
Well, do the easiest way you can. And Florence, why do you sit down on the sofa next to Jesus? Or the chair? Manolo, where are you gonna sit?
After you, Olivia.
this chair?
No, I gave you that chair. Please sit.
Of course.
Not until Olivia sits.
I'm so stupid. Forgive me.
Now you can sit, Olivia.
Good, it's my turn.
Well, now I sit. And now you sit.
Would anyone like anything?
Why don't we just see if we can sit down at the same time?
Of course.
Florence, sit. Down, boys, down.
This happens all the time in Spain. Just one of those things fiestas. Olivia, I'm so much impressed with your home.
You like it?
Like it? No, love it. Beautiful, like El Greco.
Who?
El Greco, the painter.
Well, I don't know who painted it.
Oh, you lied to me, Olivia. You say it's too sloppy here to invite us. It's not sloppy.
Well, since then I have a woman who cleans every day.
No, I have the same thing. His Jesus.
See, I like my house very clean. But Noel and I are very different. I am neat, he is not. I'm always on time, he is always late. It's very difficult to live together. You understand?
Yes, I've heard of people like that. You've heard of people like that? Having in Florence?
You mean El Greco, the great Spanish painter, don't you?
See, you wish to go back in on the conversation?
No, I can't.
Well, this is nice. I was telling Flo the other day how we met.
Who is Flo?
She is. Flo is short for Florence.
No, she is not too short.
No, her name is.
Her name is too short?
It's, like a nickname. Like, my name's Olive, but sometimes they call me Ollie. It's shorter.
Ollie is shorter than Olive?
It's a tricky language.
Actually, El Greco is Greek.
See.
That's what El Greco means, the Greek.
Yes, we know. We speak Spanish.
I know. I was speaking about the art. I read about him in a travel guide. He lives in a Spanish city called Toledo.
Toledo.
I thought it was Toledo.
No, he's pronounced Toledo.
She says Toledo, you say Toledo. She says tomato, you say tomato.
We have a Toledo in Ohio. Toledo, Ohio?
No, I think that's Toledo.
Oh.
You see, Castilian in Spanish, you pronounce different than English. For example, Barcelona is Barcelona. San Jose is San Jose. Very, very good vitamins is very, very good vitamins. So they have very, very good vitamins in San Jose, but very, very bad Vodka Martinez in Barcelona. Are they good places?
Very, very nice.
Say, hasn't this been one shitty summer? Oh, I'm very, very sorry.
It is the most hot I can remember. Last night, it was a nice level of Avon.
Is that so?
The old couple next door see us naked. Well, leave the door open for the breeze. They see us, they think we are... what is the word we mean to mill off each other?
Brothers?
No, not brothers, you know, happy people.
Gay?
See, gay, yes. They think we're gay.
We are not gay, believe me. We are the opposite. What is the opposite of gay?
Not gay?
See, yes, we are not gay.
We are the most not gay as possible.
So, Flo, do people think you are gay?
That's ridiculous. Of course not. Why do you ask?
Because it's fine, I really have wanted to visit you. People say funny things.
We used to play cards, now we play Trivial Pursuit. What's wrong with that?
That is a good point. Felix makes a good point.
Why do some men play poker no one thinks that they're gay?
That is a very good point. Felix makes two good points.
In America, people are very suspicious of people who are not married.
Oh yes, it's true. This makes a very good point.
So, Florence is leading 2 good points to 1. I'm sure you boys would like a drink, wouldn't you?
Of course.
What would you like?
I don't wish you could use flour know, you have perhaps double vodka?
Manolo, you promised me no more double vodkas.
You hear? My brother like my mother sometimes, but he's right. I'm a fool with liquor. I get very aggressive. Sometimes I attack people.
Come on, let the kid have a drink. And for you, Jesus,
Jesus will have a very, very, very dry martini.
put a sponge in the glass.
Where are you going?
To get the refreshments, I'll give you plenty of time to get acquainted.
So, you're brothers, are you?
Oh yes, both of us.
That's nice. Where are you from?
Barcelona.
Ah, and how long have you been in the United States of America?
3 años. 3 years.
3 years. You're on a holiday?
No, we work here. Yes, Jesus.
Yes, Iberia.
You work in Siberia?
No, Iberia, the Spanish Airlines.
Oh, I didn't understand. Are you pilots?
No, sales administration.
I'm really gonna have to learn Spanish. Today everyone in New York does. If you don't know what caballero means, you're afraid to go to the bathroom.
That is not a very good point. You have 3 good points, Fly.
Fly.
Is that your name for short?
Flo.
Flo. I'm so much sorry, Flo.
That's alright. Maybe.
Annie? Oh, you're from Manolo. Very good, yes, Jesus.
Not Jesus. Hey!
Oh, do you need any help?
I'm fine, just having some trouble with the ice cubes.
So slow. What occupation are you?
I'm separated.
From your job?
No, from my husband.
I didn't understand.
I used to work, but then I stopped to become a mother.
Do you have children?
Yes, mothers have children.
How many?
All mothers have children.
No, how many children have you?
Oh, 3. No, 2. I was counting my husband. But now that I'm separated, I'm going to start looking for work again.
Things were very, very different in America. Spain's still very traditional, very old-fashioned. Do you feel this demand to steal the cake?
Steal the cake.
Cake stealer?
The breadwinner.
See, the breadwinner. But his is not very up-to-date, very new-fashioned. Turner pieces.
Manolo and I are very up to date, very new fashioned. That is why we divorced our wives. That is why we come to this wonderful country to start our lives over. We still love Spain, but it was time to say adios.
How sad. Are there children still over there?
Oh yes, millions of children. They have plenty of children.
No, I meant yours.
Oh no, no children. We are very honorable men. If we had children, we would have stayed there with our wives and family and been miserable forever.
It's hard, isn't it? When you lose a spouse.
Yes. What is a spouse?
A spouse. My husband is a spouse.
Did you know he was about to marry him?
No, the person you're married to is a spouse. Your wife was a spouse.
I don't think so. We do not keep secrets from each other.
When you get married, the person you're married to becomes your spouse.
Ya comprendo, your spouse is your marido, your husband, see?
Sí. Gracias. Mucho. Thank God.
You're unhappy to be separated from your spouse?
Well, after 14 years, sure. It's so wrenching, isn't it?
Wrenching? ¿Qué es wrenching?
Wrenching, no comprendo.
Wrenching, tearing apart?
Your husband tore you apart?
No, life tore us apart. Problems tore us apart. It's been a very difficult time. I'm still not over it. You understand?
It's no good.
No good.
It's no good.
It is good to be sad. Well, in Spain we have an expression. The house is not built until smoke comes from the chimney. Yes?
Yeah.
Well, maybe this will explain. The bull does not cry until his horns touch the sky. Yes?
The ship comes home when the sailor is lost. The dog drinks water when
But the number is...
This is the hardest part of breaking up.
Oh, you were childhood sweethearts?
No, that's my little boy, girl.
Oh, preciosos. So featuring. Tú dices preciosos, ¿no?
Oh, see, muy precioso. The little girl looks like you.
That's the little boy.
Do they with their father?
No, they're still at summer camp. He's a very good father. He's very strict, but always fair. Sydney's a very exceptional man. One day he... Oh, what am I saying? You don't want to hear any of this.
Of course we do. It's good to dirty everything up. We better up. You have to clear it up too, Flo.
I'm trying. That's him, Sydney.
Oh, very, distinguished. Okay, so it's distinguished, no?
Oh, see, very distinguished. He is a cowboy.
No, just likes to wear boots.
He has beautiful, thick, black hair. Is he Spanish?
No, but I think the hair is. Isn't this nice?
There's no one in this picture.
I know. That's a picture of our living room. We had a gorgeous apartment.
Oh, yes. It's very beautiful.
The lamps are very beautiful.
We got those lamps in Italy. Very rare lamps. I loved my apartment so much. I never wanted to go out. It was such a happy place. Everybody laughing, everybody talking to each other. I thought it would go on forever, and then suddenly it's all gone. Sydney, the laughter, the lamps.
Don't be sad, Flo. There's a place in Brooklyn where you can get the same lamps.
Forgive me. I didn't mean to get so emotional. Would you like some guacamole?
It's good to cry. You weren't keeping away. It's true.
It's true. When Manoa said goodbye to his spouse, he cried for 3 days.
Really?
Yes. Every night I still think of her. It's true, Sus.
Hayes, it's true. I still hear him thinking of her every night.
Every night I still think I made a mistake. If I love Selena so much, why did I leave her? I was insane, and now it's too late.
Maybe it's not too late.
It is too late. She left every last month.
For me, it's the same, only it was much worse. My consuelo was, forgive me, unfaithful. But to this day, I will forgive her. Because I love her so very much. I'll never find another woman like this widow.
Did you know who the other man was?
See, his ex-wife's new husband.
My God!
Is everybody happy? What the hell happened? What did you say to that?
Nothing!
Well, if you really want to cry, go inside and look at your dead bird.
Oh my God! Why didn't you call me? I told you to call me!
She's the Orange Boys. She's the highest rated soap opera in New York.
I think she's the most sensitive woman I've ever met.
So fragile, so delicate, so Spanish. She's the type of woman you find only in Barcelona.
Well, when she comes back, that's where she may head for.
I hope everyone likes dark beat.
Maybe we can save it.
Say what? The blackbird? It looks like the Maltese pelican.
Can you look at it, Flo? Please? This is a very, very burn.
It's no problem, You can have chicken paella upstairs in my house in 10 minutes.
With this?
No, I have frozen Stouffer's paella. It's better than real food.
Then we see upstairs, apartment 14B.
We won't even wait for the elevator.
Yes, it's true. There's always dogs in there.
Are they cute? Are they cute? Our time has come, Florence. This is going to be a great year for women. Come on, grab the ball, come on, Linton.
I'm not going.
What?
I don't understand them. I don't know how to talk to them. The ship comes home and the sailor is lost. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm not a Spanish philosopher. I'm a brush-minded American woman. Now, take the guacamole, Linton.
I can't. I feel too guilty. Emotionally, I'm still tied to sleep.
Florence, defrosting paella with Jesus is not adultery. Now, take the guacamole, Linton.
Fine. But it's not going to be any fun. I'm as tense as a board. Even my dress feels sore.
Florence, leave yourself alone. Get sick of the elevator.
Oh my god! My back! It's broken. It feels broken.
Your back isn't broken. Let's get you to a chair.
No, I can't move. Don't move me.
God damn it, Florence, you're gonna ruin my entire evening.
I want you to go. You're just making me tenser. Please, just go.
I'll get you some aspirin.
Please, God. Don't let me fall. Don't let me die here. God, please. I still have 2 children to raise.
Please, God, make her be quiet. Please, God, make her shut up. Stick to your room in the hallway and you won't get hurt.
Oh, really? Well, let me remind you that I pay half the rent and I'll go into any room I want.
Not in my house. I don't want to see you. Cover the mirrors when you walk by. And I'm sick and tired of smelling your cooking. I have had it up to here with your polyunsaturated oils. Now get that spaghetti off my table.
That's funny. That's really funny.
What the hell's so funny about it?
It's not spaghetti, it's linguine.
Now it's garbage.
Are you crazy? I am not cleaning that up. It's your mess. Look at it hanging all over the walls.
I like it.
You just let it hang there, wouldn't you? Until it's hard and brown and I'm cleaning it up.
Touch one sheet of that linguine and I'll break every sinus in your head.
Why? What is it I've done? What's driving you crazy? The cooking, the cleaning, the crying, what?
I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's the cooking, the cleaning, and the crying. It's the moose calls that open your no one's fault, Florence. We're just a rotten pair.
I got the picture.
That's just the frame of a picture I haven't even painted yet. Every night I'm writing my diary the things you did that day that irritated me. It is June, and so far I've read up to January. And I haven't even put the Gazpacho brothers down yet.
Is that what's bothering you? That I loused up your sex life last night?
What sex life? I can't even have dirty dreams. You come in and clean them up.
Don't blame me. I warned you not to make that date in the first place.
Don't point that finger at me unless you intend to use it.
All right, Olive, get off my back. Off. You hear?
What is this? A display of temper? I haven't seen you this angry since I dropped my eyelashes in your pancake batter.
Olive, you're asking to hear something I don't want to say. But if I say it, I think you better hear it.
I'm trembling all over. Look how I'm trembling all over.
All right, I warned you. You are a wonderful girl, Olive. You've done everything for me. If it weren't for you, I don't know what would have happened to me. You took me in, gave me a place to live and something to live for, and I'll never forget you for that. You're taught me, Olive.
If I've just been told off, I think I might have missed it.
It's coming now. Good. You're also one of the biggest slobs in the world.
I see.
Completely unreliable.
Is that so?
Undependable.
Is that all?
Unappreciative, irresponsible, and indescribably inefficient.
What is that? The lyrics to Cole Porter's song.
That's it. I'm finished. Now you've been told off. How do you like that?
Good, because now I am going to tell you off. For 8 months, I have lived in this apartment alone. I thought I was miserable. I thought I was lonely. I took you in because I thought that we could help each other. And after 3 weeks of close personal contact, I have hives, shingles, and the heartbreak of psoriasis. I'm growing at twice the speed of sound. I have 7 new liver spots on my head in the shape of a Great Dipper. I can't take it anymore, Florence. I'm cracking up. Why don't you do me a favor and move in the kitchen with your pots and pans and ladles and meat thermometer? I'm going inside to lie down now because my teeth are coming loose, and I'm afraid if I drop them here, you'll bring out your vacuum cleaner.
Walk on the papers in there, will you? I just cleaned the floors in there. Keep away from me. I'm warning you. Don't touch me.
Get in the kitchen now. I am going to shove your head in the oven and cook it like a kebab.
You're going to find yourself in one sweet lawsuit, Olive.
There's no use in running, Florence. Only 6 rooms, and I know all the shortcuts.
This is how you solve your problems, Olive. Like an animal. Stand back. I have tear gas. You lay one finger on me and you'll be using eye drops the rest of your life.
You want to see how I solve my problems? I'll show you how I solve my problems.
All right. I warned you. I'm turning on my siren. What's wrong with this? Have you been playing with my siren? God damn it, $22.50 for a piece of shit.
There! That's how I solve my problems.
Where are you going?
Not me, you idiot, you. I'll fix your siren so you can handle yourself a cat.
What are you talking about?
The marriage is over, Florence. We're getting an annulment. I don't want to live with you anymore. You can pack up your things as a saran wrap and get out.
You mean actually move out?
Actually, physically, and immediately. There, you're all packed.
You know, I've got a good mind to leave.
Why can't you hear me? I know I'm spot speaking. I can hear the sound in your voice.
In other words, you're kicking me out.
Not in other words, those are perfect words.
All right, I just wanted to get the record straight. Let it be on your conscience
Let what be on my conscience?
that you're kicking me out. Get out of my house is what you said. But remember this, whatever happens to me will be your responsibility. Let it be on your head.
Let what be on my head? Don't put things on my head, take it off!
I left you plenty of food, you just have to heat it up. You can ask
to answer it. Florence, we've been friends for long to let it end like this. We're civilized people. Let's shake hands and part like gentlemen.
There's nothing gentle about being kicked out.
All right, that's right.
What's going on? Florence, you look white as a ghost.
Olive will explain everything to you. Have a nice game. If you're hungry, she'll get you a plate of linguine. Don't forget to duck. Bye!
Isn't Florence playing with us tonight?
No, she's too busy spreading guilt throughout the land. Come on, let's get the game now.
I know what you're going through. Harry and I had a big fight this morning, too.
About what?
He thinks I dress too sexy.
Harry's an unusual man. Hang on to him.
Hi, can I please have a scotch? I've got some really bad news. I broke up with the doctor.
Did he put a curse on your head?
He's not a witch doctor, he's a gynecologist.
Everybody sit down. I've got major news to tell you.
Jesus, this feels like therapy.
Is it good news or bad news?
Depends what your income is. I'm pregnant.
Hey, congratulations.
Isn't it great? The thing finally came through.
Are you sure you're pregnant? I don't trust gynecologists.
Sorry, want to tell her big news.
She left because she's angry. She didn't like what I had to say.
Well, what did you say?
I said, get out of my house. You threw her out? I couldn't help it. She's impossible to live with. It's bad enough her straightening out the telephone cord, and then there's the way she arranges her nuts, like peanuts to almonds, almonds to cashews, cashews to Brazil nuts.
All right. Stop it all. You're getting yourself sick.
Walnuts around the
That's
edges.
enough.
Okay, we all know she's impossible, but she's still our friend and she's still in the street and I'm still worried about her.
And I'm not worried, I'm not concerned. Who do you think sent her out there in the first place?
Sydney.
What?
Sydney sent her out in the first place. You sent her out in the second place. And whoever she lives with next, you sent her out in the third place. Don't you get it? Florence does this to herself.
Why?
I don't know, there's people like that. There's a tribe in Africa who hit themselves on the heads with rocks all day.
Well, I bet they don't arrange their nuts.
Wonder where she'll go this time.
I knew it! Of course she wants to come back! New York City didn't want her either. Come on, let's start it. I don't want her to think we were worried about her.
I'll get the door.
I hope my baby's not listening to this. She'll think all women are crazy.
Open it! Open it!
Oh, hello. It's not her, Olive.
Buenas tardes.
Olive, it's Mr. Torres.
Well, hello there, Manola. Girls, I'd like you to meet my neighbor, Manolo Cosuela.
Olive, may I see a moment, please?
Of course. What's the matter?
Well, I think you already know. I've come to pick up Flo's clothes.
Flo's clothes? My Flo's clothes?
Yes, Florence Sanger, that sweet, tortured woman who is now in my apartment reaching her heart out to Jesus. You bring up very dark spots, Olivia. Friendship is more important than coupons. She's in our apartment, I'll clean it up.
I'll translate all this later.
Manolo, Florence doesn't want to stay. Please tell her to stay. Excuse my intrusion, Miss por favor.
Really, hello. This is all very embarrassing. I can get a hotel. Hello, girls. Hi, Florence.
Nonsense. Between have his proven audio uses, you cannot refuse her invitation.
We were raised to not allow women to wander the streets alone.
You sure I wouldn't be too much trouble?
It is we who are in trouble. Jesus snores and I talk in my sleep.
That'll sound perfect with our moose calls.
I don't know if we should be with Olivia, but in Spain, to throw one's friend out of the house like killing a bull with a pistol. Please, Flo, just for a few days.
Just until you get settled.
Well, maybe just for one night. I have to go for a drive tomorrow.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Shall we help you with your clothes?
These clothes? Oh, the ones inside. No thanks, I'll get them.
Well, come up as soon as you're ready, Flosie.
Rosie?
Don't be late. Talking tells in 15 minutes.
Oh, keep studying the Spanish language book I gave you.
Quanto bastante bien.
Oh, I like to ride horses too. Buenas tardes.
Hey, Florence, are you really gonna move in with two guys?
One kicks you out, two take you in. Women are finally making progress.
You're gonna give birth right here on the floor.
It'll be cleaner than the hospital floor.
You know, I'm really impressed. I've never seen such a change come over women so fast in my life. I don't know. I suddenly feel so high. I feel like I'm floating. Like when you take cough syrup. Olive, I want to thank you.
Thank me for what?
For the two greatest things you ever did for me. Taking me in and taking me out. That must be the boys. Spanish blood is so hot.
Just a minute.
Olive, I want you to have my mace and my siren. I think I can handle men on my own now.
It's your husband.
Oh, well tell him, Nikki, that I can't talk to him right now. But tell him I'll be calling him in a few days because I think we have a lot to talk about. And tell him if I don't sound the same, it's because I'm not the same woman that left that house 3 weeks ago. Go on, Nikki, tell him.
I will when I see him. This is Olive's husband.
Oh, goodbye, girls. I'll send you down a box of nuggets.
Florence, don't go. Listen, Phil, I can't talk right now. Can I call you back? What? Check. I am positively through sending you any more checks. There's a limit to... What? You mean you sent me a check? You repaid everything. Well, I'm glad you had a big win, Phil, but I never expected you to... No, I know what you mean by self-respect. Does that mean you won't be calling me anymore, Phil? Well, I hope so too. Goodbye, Phil. Well, that's nice. I guess he doesn't need me anymore.
Liking you is better than needing you.
You better get going. Be sure you're chocolate fortune cookie.
Are you starting the game now? Yeah, you want to play? I would, but I'm very, very busy.
Alright, you three against me and Renee. Roll, Renee.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Entertainment.
According to the 1962 four-season smash hit, Who Doesn't Cry?
Big girls don't cry.
Big girls don't cry!